In this video, I'm just going to run through some of the changes you'll expect to see on the learning management system over the next few months. Now, the first one is related to how assignments can be corrected. So at the moment, it's been fairly limited because what happens is, as you know, a student will upload an assignment, a Word document. You can read it, but you can't really edit or add corrections to it unless you were to print it off, write on it, then scan it back up. So the changes, then if you've got changes or feedback or comments, you then need to fill them in these boxes here, which is far from ideal. So we will shift to a new way of doing this, which will be similar to Google Docs, which I've got on the screen here. So it'll be fairly similar to this, where you can add comments. So as you can see, I've marked that. I've added a comment. This is incorrect. Another comment, references needed to be added. So at any stage, you'll be able to, the ad comes up. You can put comments in for the student. Also, you'll be able to write comments here on the assignment. So it'll be a much more effective way of providing feedback to students on their assessment tasks. So we've got a date for completion of this for the end of October. I understand that Edu on Go are prone to missing dates and times, but I'm pretty confident that they'll go close with this. I'll be meeting with them every week to make sure they're on target to hit this timeline, because they've got a few things to work on. So after they finish that, the next request is going to be audio feedback. So they'll start working on that after October. So basically what will happen there is there'll be an extra button here, which you can click on. And if you want, you can record a message to the student, which is going to be audio feedback. So you can discuss how well they're going with their assignments, what was right, what was wrong, what was good about it. You can make some general comments about how they're going in class as well. So I think that'll be particularly important as well for observations, where you get on and say, listen, you did this well, really good, keep working on this, this is where you're improving, and compared to your last observation, this was really good, etc. So that should be a really good addition that comes in time for next year's courses. So that'll be audio feedback. So Edu on Go have also been asked to get the observation checklist sorted out. A few things, it doesn't make sense that this column here is so skinny, which means that it's not too bad here, but if there's a long description, sometimes it goes right down, whereas this could be shifted right across. This and this host can be a lot narrower, and this can be wider, so that you, rather than having to click on here if there's comments, you can actually have a decent section if you want to add some comments. Yeah, so that's something that they will be working on over the next 3 months as well, to restructure the way this looks. You'll also be able to see a history, so you'll be able to click and see that, okay, they've passed everything, but in their first attempt you can see that they were not satisfactory and why they were not satisfactory. So it keeps a history of what happened in regards to the observation.